Hello and welcome to Dia's Funplay. In today's video, let's learn what is a water cycle. Water can neither be created nor destroyed in nature, but it can be transformed into three different types, namely solid, liquid, and gas. This process of transformation and continuous movement of water in different forms on, above, and below the surface of the earth is called as a water cycle or hydrological cycle. The amount of water on the earth has remained constant for millions of years, as the water on the earth is continuously replenished by the water cycle. Water moves from one form to another form and from one place to another place continuously. Water moves from the oceans to the atmosphere, or from the atmosphere to the river, or from the river to the oceans by different physical processes called evaporation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation, infiltration, surface runoff, and subsurface flow. About 97% of Earth's water is stored in the oceans. Glaciers and ice caps hold 2% of the Earth's water, and the remaining 1% of the water is distributed across sources like groundwater, lakes, atmosphere, soil moisture, streams, rivers, and biomass, etc. Though there is a large amount of water on the earth, only 1% of the water is fresh water that supports living beings and promotes biodiversity. The remaining 97% of water is saline or salty, and the other 2% of the water is ice. The ocean plays a key role in water cycle as it accounts for around 86% of the global evaporation. The water cycle is powered from the solar energy emitted by the sun. Solar energy is any type of energy generated by the sun. The water cycle involves exchange of energy which leads to change in temperature. When water evaporates, it takes up energy from its surroundings and cools the environment. When it condenses, it releases energy and warms the environment. These heat exchanges influences the climate. The sun's energy heats up the water in the ocean, seas, and other water bodies. Water evaporates and turns into water vapor. Ice and snow can sometimes transform directly into water vapor without turning into a liquid by a process called sublimation. Plants take up water from the soil and releases water vapor into the air through the leaves by a process called transpiration. Water is evaporated from the soil too. Water molecule has a smaller molecular mass and is less dense than nitrogen and oxygen, which are the major components of the atmosphere. Due to the significant difference in density, humid air rises up in the atmosphere because of buoyancy. As the altitude increases, air pressure and temperature decreases. This decrease in temperature causes the water vapor to condense into tiny liquid water droplets, which are heavier than air and falls down as rain. A huge concentration of these droplets over a large area in the atmosphere becomes visible as a cloud, while condensation near the ground level is called as fog. Water precipitates and falls down in the land surface as rain, hail, snow, and fog. The water falling down collects in streams, rivers, lakes, and soil, and much of it flows back into the oceans, where it will once again evaporate and follow the cycle. This cycling of water in and out of the atmosphere is a significant aspect of the weather patterns on the earth.
Thanks for watching DS Funplay. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more videos. Why not subscribe right here, right now. Don't forget, press the bell icon. The choice is yours. DS Funplay.